Welcome back to Colors of Light. My name is Avi, and on this channel I share with you, well, whatever I want. Well, basically the stuff related to photography mostly. There are a few different subjects as well, but yes, mostly it is to do with photography. In today's video, we are going to talk about the psychedelic soap bubbles. If you use social media, you might have come across a lot of these photographs where you see a soap bubble so colorful it's almost unimaginable. Doesn't look real, but that's exactly what we are going to talk about today. I'm going to share some information with you which will enable you to take your own soap bubble photographs. The reason why I'm saying share some information, because it doesn't matter if I show you exactly how to do it. I don't know where you are in, which part of the world are you in, where you are watching this video, what equipment is available to you, what all do you have. If you're watching this video, I'm guessing that this is something new for you and you want to learn, so it's better that you learn the principles and what is needed, and then you can improvise as per your requirements. I'm not an expert on making bubble photographs. I myself have tried it for first time in my life just a couple of days ago, and this is the result. So if I can do it, I'm sure you can do it. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where they show you how to do it. Everyone shows how they have done it exactly. What am I doing different? I'm not doing anything different. I'm just going to show you what you need in terms of principle and not what equipment you need. I'm going to tell you what specifications do you need. So without wasting any more time, let's jump into it. Basically, you need only 4 things to start with. Of course, that's not all, but these are the most basic things what you will need. First one being the camera. It can be a DSLR, can be a mobile phone, can be a point and shoot camera. Any camera that gives you ability to shoot close up or macro as we call it. Second thing, soap bubble. Depending on where you live, it might be available in a shop nearby, or you can make it yourself at home. I've shown you how to make this soap bubble in my previous video, the video where I've shown you how to freeze bubbles. Something as small as this bowl. I use this one, but you don't have to. I mean, that's exactly what I mean. I've used this glass bowl, but you can use something smaller or bigger. You will understand why I say that in a minute. Third thing you need is a black background. You can use a diary, or you can use a clipboard like this one. Or you can even use a blanket as I've used for this photograph. Now, the fourth and the most important one, because without this you will not get a successful photograph, is diffused light. Not just small diffused light, you need a bigger surface of light as compared to your bubble. For example, this is a diffuser for my flash, external flash speed light, which you can see is that big. And if I use it for this, it's not big enough because it's hardly covering the bubble. It's covering it, but as you all know that bubbles are highly reflective and they don't really show only this light, they show everything around them. So if the diffused light is not big enough, you only see a small part of the light on top, and left and right you see everything that's in the surroundings, and that does not really make a very good photograph because that's not what you want. Simple. So these 4 things you need. Depending on the size of your bubble, your diffuser has to be big, much bigger than this. How big? I'll show you in a minute. Or I can give you a measurement. For example, 80 centimeter by 80 centimeter. That's a softbox measurement. If you have a softbox, very good. If you don't have a softbox, which I didn't have, so how did I manage this? I'll show you. I took a fruit box, you know, the cardboards, cut out the bottom of it and stuck some butter paper on it. And the advantage was that it has these sides which I could simply put on top. I had cut it out here. This I cut out. And I put my bubble simply underneath. But then you're asking, where's the light? I could have used a flash, but at that particular moment, I shot that photograph outside with the sun in the sky. This is my setup. So, blanket as the black background, this as a diffuser, sun in the sky as the source of light, and bubble here. These are the 4 basic things that you need to know about bubble photography. Now, one more thing. When you blow a bubble, and expect it to immediately light up with all those psychedelic colors. That doesn't happen. You need to wait a little bit, about 10, 15, maybe even 20 seconds till those colors start showing up. So you blow your bubble, wait 15-20 seconds, and then the colors start showing up. And that's when you shoot your photograph. Because if you expect that, I've got the light there, I've got bubble there, and immediately click, 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 you won't get any color because there is no color. The color starts forming after some time. And for that to happen, it's very important that your bubble does not pop immediately. So what can you do about that? You can make sure that there is hardly any wind where you're shooting. For that purpose, you can even shoot inside a room where you've got sunlight or artificial light. Does not matter which light it is, it just has to be diffused, as I explained. You can thicken up your soap solution with either glycerine, and sugar also works, as I've shown in the previous video. So once you have all these things, you set up your camera as close as possible as you can to get a clear focus of the bubble. If you don't know where to have the focus, just put something at 3/4 of the bowl and set your lens to focus on that particular place. Set it on manual focus and then leave it there. Take the stuff away, blow your bubble, wait for the colors to form, and shoot. I've got some sun shining through my window, so I will try to do this right now in front of you as you see, and hopefully it will work. Did I forget something? A very important thing I forgot. Pen. Nope, it's not a pen. It is just a pipe. That's what we need. We don't need a pen. I'm using pen because that's just lying around and I don't have a straw or another pipe, so I'm using pen. I'm just going to use it to blow bubbles. So you want to see it? Let's do it then. So as you can see, there is plenty of sunlight coming through the window. So I'm going to use that sunlight as my light source. I'm going to set it up in front of you so you can have a look. So I've got my camera set up here. This is a 600D Canon. And I've got my soap solution in this bowl. And as you can see, I put a pencil on top of this. So I can see approximately a little bit further from the half mark. So I can see where I need to focus. I put the lens on the manual focus and focus the pencil and keep it on the manual so I can shoot it later on. Behind there, I put this clipboard. I could have done it so, but then it's obstructing the sunlight, so I've just left it so I get enough sunlight on this, on the bubble, a little bit so, because as you can see in the straight line, I still get the background as black or grayish black. Now what I need to do is, I'm just going to take the pencil away, and with this pipe, as I've shown you, I'm going to blow one bubble. To get a nice bubble, what you should do is just get some liquid in your pipe or straw. Just above the surface, start blowing it. And as you can see, this is a really nice bubble. I'm going to show you how it will be when I just take a photo like this without anything on top of it, without any diffused light. That on top here, you see that there is sun shining in one spot, and you're not really seeing that nice colors or this psychedelic feeling in there. You don't see that right now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this diffuser on top. This is self-made diffuser. Well, the bubble has popped again. I will make a bubble. And then I put the diffuser on top. Now, we have got nice diffuser, but as you can see in the back, we see a little bit of the box on top. We don't see the black completely. I need to lift this box a little bit. So to lift this box, I'm just going to use two of my books. so, and I put them underneath. 2 books, put them underneath, and now I've got the background completely black. Now I'm going to blow one more bubble one more time, and let's see how this comes out. Here, as you can see, on top of the bubble is completely white. At least 3/4 of the bubble is white, and if we wait long enough, you will see the colors swirling inside. Right now you will not see any colors. Hopefully still it will stay a bit longer, and then you will see the colors. Inside here in this room we don't have so much wind, so this is not moving too much. But to see that swirling pattern on the bubble, what you can do is you can simply blow a little bit wind in there, like, to make the movement going on. And I can see here that the movement is coming on, and slowly we can see that the colors are coming. And as soon as the colors come, we need to take a photo. Well, this was just an example, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I can see the few colors. They start from the top and then they sink towards bottom. Right now there are colors in there. I just need to swirl them a little bit, being careful not to blow the bubble up. Do you see the colors now? I can see them even with the naked eye. I can see the colors. Yeah. And as you can see, to give that swirly pattern, look at those, look at those. These are absolute awe. That's it. And it's gone. So that's all it was. It's not difficult, but you need to understand what you have to do, what all things you need, what kind of lighting, and then it's simple. So if you've learned anything new, or if you've learned anything at all, don't be shy to smash that like button down under. And if it's your first time on this channel, you might consider subscribing, because as I learn along the way, you might also learn with me. Who knows? I'm still learning. I will keep learning. I'll keep sharing with you. So, till next time, bye-bye.